Alright, y'all, drop power. I don't waste too much time, so y'all go ahead and come on in, cause we about to get it popping. Alright, we ain't going nowhere. We right here. Right here. Alright. Get this shit popping for y'all. So I can explain this shit right. Alright. This ain't where we gonna start at though. Yeah. Well, we definitely about to get it popping. I'm gonna take a few more seconds, and then I'm going straight in. Ain't no waiting, ain't no talking. About to go in. Drop out, family. Alright, let's get this shit popping. I ain't even. We gonna go straight into it. We go straight to the top. Alright. So, the thing is, if we gonna deal with the Bible, then you must know yourself in the story. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know yourself in the story, why would you even deal with it? Because most of y'all, when you read the Bible, it's going to confuse you. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why, because you don't know the genealogy in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know the genealogy in the Bible, how you going to know who the hell that they talking about? You see? And the first thing you need to do when you crack a Bible is go to the back of it. Don't go to the front, go to the back. And once you go to the back, you will be able to, see the maps. And once you see the geology, it'll easily be able to come to a conclusion of the genealogy of who you talking about. Because if you don't know who you talking about and they get to talking about the Canaanites, how the hell you gonna know what they talking about or where they talking about if you don't know who they talking about? So let's get it popping. But you might as well, and I always tell my brothers and sisters, because I always say tribe of Judah, because I understand the story. And most black people don't understand the story. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to touch on it a little bit more here tonight. Jah Power, I want to thank all the newcomers coming in on the live streams. You see what I'm saying? I want to thank all the newcomers coming in. So we about to get it popping. Okay. Then I said, what come these to do? And he spoke it, saying, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head, but these are come afray to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lift up their horns over the lands of Judah to scatter it. Now, what this is showing you, that the tribe of Judah been scattered to everywhere on the planet. Now, if you saying that you a Christian You see what I'm saying? Now they in Africa now. That's what we must know. They in Africa. How is all of these characters or people or groups of people gonna be in this area? Gonna be some white people. But I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Next slide. Next slide, King. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Alright. Now, the tribe of Judah, which we know it was no J invented at the time, so we say Yehuda. So, what I'm saying is, if you weren't born in Africa, if you born outside of Africa, then you are the tribe of Judah, following the story of the Bible. We just, we want to follow that story of the Bible because so you can see yourself in it. Ain't no use to you even picking it up if you can't see yourself in it. So the tribe of Judah are all the black people born outside of Africa. North America, South America, Haiti, Cuba, Mexico, Jamaica, Portugal, Spain, the West Indies, and England. What is this? This is all the places that the stolen Africans was took to. I'm gonna show you. We gonna keep that. I gotta keep it rolling. I ain't got time to go slow. And all he shall set up and sign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from all four corners of the earth. So what is this saying? It's saying that Africans had them been spread to all four corners of the earth. And it also says in some passages that they will be taken in ships in chains to a new land. You see what I'm saying? Who else could this be but who does this story fit? Ask yourself that. It don't fit nobody that look like this. It don't fit nobody that look like this. You see what I'm there in Africa now. And this during the time of Jesus. You see what I'm saying? That's about 2,000 years. You see what I'm saying? But they give you this image, and after what I just showed you, and they in Africa, and I got something to read for you right quick. It ain't gonna take long, family. We gonna rock this shit tonight. Let me get it like Pete. I'm about to tell you, mother. Let me get it like I got it. Okay, I got it. Let me run this. Now this is Herodotus. Check this Herodotus. Check this out, y'all. Cush was the name of Ham's oldest son. Some translations say that Cush means black. This may or not may be related to the meaning of the name. But in his own tongue, talk about Herodotus, what they may have been seen or do not know that the Cushites were identified as the people, as a dark-skinned people, of dark-skinned complexion. In the Egyptian records, they are called Negroes. And though disregarding them from the Egyptians themselves, it must be remembered, however, that the original Cushites were the original Egyptians, were Hamites. In the King James Version of the Bible, the Cushites are synonymous with the Ethiopians. The Ethiopians' latter term is a Greek term, Ethiopia, meaning black face. Now, when we gonna get into the next joint, but we talk about Northeast Africa. But when they show you the 12 apostles in Jesus, they show you this image. Now how? Herodotus seen the Egyptians and the peoples of North Africa for himself. And he just said that the Egyptian race is a Negro race. And not only that, the Cushites are the original Egyptians. And Cush came from the word black. And the word black means burnt face. And burnt face means Ethiopia, which today we call Ethiopia, which is a Greek word. So it's Egypt. You see what I'm saying? These are all Greek words. You see, and we got to know this. But we know ain't nobody in that land get taken in no chains to all four corners of the earth and was put in slavery. We know that. Next slide, King. Next slide, King. All right. Now, the one on the right is Serapis. And the one on the left is Jesus. And it's on your opposite side. You see what I'm saying? So, what am I saying? This is Jesus, so-called, is a Jew. You see what I'm saying? But before Jesus, you had Serapis. Who is Serapis? We're gonna get into Serapis.